So I just realized I'm using a, I'm using an old thumbnail and I'm not using a placeholder like I'd like. Whatever. I was not managing my time properly today. It's been an ongoing struggle. I need to be giving myself time to also do my studies, and I have not been doing that either. So, sorry. Wanted to start stream at 8. Was playing Minecraft for a bit. I decided to make dinner at like 7. I should have made dinner around 6:30 and not 7. Because by the time my food was done cooking, it was going on 7:45. And I am not going to be able to finish my food in like 10 minutes, dude. It's not like I'm eating a sandwich. I'm eating like a pizza. So that's just not happening. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I see that Real Blue T-Spud mentioned that they were Grim the Bloodthane. A little curious why you why you changed your name. Maybe you're just using a different account or something. I'm not gonna pry. I'm not gonna pry at all. What's my current time? 2 minutes. Okay. Age of Imprisonment is the game tonight. I do want to share something. I did make a post about this already, but I kind of want to explain everything real quick. Let me go into pictures and find it. I think I just tucked it into stream stuff, even though it really doesn't belong in stream stuff. I've been burning myself out with, excuse me. I've been burning myself out by, like, let's say a new game comes out, right? Like Pokemon Legends Z to A. I went and played through that whole game. I think there's still a couple old VODs that still need to be uploaded. But I'm running into this problem very quickly where I want to play these new games, but I don't want to progress them unless I'm on stream. And it frustrates me because then I feel like everything else I have in the queue needs to be rushed. I feel really bad about the Wind Waker playthrough because I fully intended to 100% that game. You know, get all the sea charts, get all the heart containers, and I started rushing through it. I mean, it's already done, it's over with. But like going forward, here's the plan, right? Here's a little graphic to help explain everything. So, the games on the screen, they're just meant to be an example, even though I just so happen to be playing Age of Imprisonment and Kirby. That I'm not going to play Fantasy Life next. The images are just for... goodness. Lost my train of thought. The games on the graphic are just there for representation purpose. It's not, that doesn't mean I'm going to play that game. It's just there for an example. So, here's how things work going forward. I'm going to introduce a stream game rotation. So, Game A is the game that's going to take priority. That's going to be the one that's going to use 2 out of the 4 stream slots every week. Then there's Game B. The B game is meant to be like a palate refresher. So if I'm streaming a game and like chat just really doesn't like this game for whatever reason, you've got a B game to look forward to. Then what happens is, because Game A is getting the most amount of attention, Game A will wind up getting finished before Game B. There might be some edge cases where Game B gets finished before A because maybe Game B is a shorter game. In which case, this game life still goes on. Like, we just swap in a different B game. Assuming everything goes as intentional, and I'll explain the edge case in a sec. Let's say I finish Age of Imprisonment. The A game slot is completely clear, and I haven't finished Kirby yet. Kirby then becomes the new A game, and that's the one that gets 2 streams a week, and then a new B game takes over the old B slot, and that gets 1 stream a week. And then this cycle will just continue out. This will also give me a chance to figure out what's the next game I'd want to stream. So, for example, let's say I want to, after clearing my backlog, I want to go play through Metroid Prime. Not in Prime 4, I'm going to play that on my own. But the original Metroid Prime, well, you know, Metroid Prime Remastered on Switch, I want to play that. Just to kind of, like, go back to the very first 3D Metroid game. And to kind of show people where it started, because I know a lot of people are going to be playing Prime 4 in a couple weeks. And some people might be curious where it all started, what the very first Metroid Prime game was. That will allow me to do that. Now about that edge case, right? So, the 2 games that are listed, Age of Imprisonment is going to take way longer to finish than Kirby. So what happens if the B game gets cleared before the A game? Well, in this case, B game just swaps out for a new B game. The whole point of this rotation is one game gets primary dedication, so I can clear it quickly, or not quickly, but I can clear it so I'm not queuing up too many things. And then eventually a game will get shoved over and a new game will take its place, and this will hopefully work out. This will also keep things consistent, so like when a game's an A game, you know you're going to see that game appear twice a week. When a game's a B game, you know you're going to see that once a week. The very bottom of the graphic is just talking about triple question mark games. And again, this is just an example. I'm actually not playing Bonanza at all. I just needed 3 random games that aren't the 2 that are shown already. So triple question mark streams are basically the one-off streams. So for example, when Metroid Prime 4 comes out, there will be a triple question mark stream where I'm going to play Metroid Prime 4. These triple question mark streams are basically whatever I'm currently playing, and I'm not doing like a stream playthrough of it. So it could be Minecraft, it could be Prime 4, it could be Hytale, it could be not the Pokemon DLC, because I'm going to do the Pokemon DLC as a playthrough. It could be like anything. It could be Hollow Knight, because I'm playing Hollow Knight on my own. Although, I don't know, maybe I won't stream that one at all, because I tend to get a little mad when I play that game. That game makes me angry, dude. Angry! And I don't feel like getting something age-restricted. But that's the plan going forward. Now, here's the other thing, right? The Pokemon Legends ZA DLC is kind of an exemption to this rule, but the games I want to put in rotation for a playthrough are going to be games that have already been out for at least a month or so. So, don't expect to see a Metroid Prime 4 playthrough until January or February. That'll basically be it. There might be some other exceptions to the rule, like if a game I know is going to be particularly long and I'm only going to play it once, and I'm going to do a playthrough of it, then fine, but something like Poketopia or Hytale, those will probably just stay as triple question mark streams, because I probably wouldn't want to play through it again when I'm done with it. And in Hytale will just be like, it's like Minecraft basically. It's just always going to be like an evergreen game that you're going to see pop up from time to time. Now, I'm mentioning stream slots, and I didn't at once mention community game night. Stream slots are just what I'm referring to, like, when you see the stream schedule, there's like the 5 little slots for it. I'm only mentioning out of 4 slots because community game night is always on the 5th stream slot on Saturdays. So every Saturday, unless shit hits the fan, there's a community game night. It's Smash Brothers, it's Mario Kart, it's Minecraft SMP, it's Fortnite, Path of Exile, Genshin, whatever. Maybe Jackbox or something. That's what those will be. But hopefully, taking this approach will actually make things a little less stressful for me. Will make it so that I can just enjoy games like, you know, Metroid Prime 4 and not have to worry about, oh man, I can only play it on stream, and then like I feel like I'm pressured to like only play it on stream, and then pressured to focus on making progress. Because when I play games, especially you see it with Minecraft, I just kind of putz around from time to time. And when I'm streaming, I feel pressure to like constantly make progress, and that kind of ruins the game experience for me a little bit. So hopefully this kind of loadout will fix things. That's it for the Yap session. Let's go play Age of Imprisonment. It's I'm gonna change the title after stream and the thumbnail after stream, obviously, because this is a playthrough. But there is my Switch. There it is. And I did see Abby Bennett. I did see your message. I was just focusing on what I was talking about, and I didn't want to derail everything or we'd be here for 15 minutes. And I don't want to be here for 15 minutes, because I already started 30 minutes late. Alright. It's Zelda time. Where did I leave off? Anyway. This is the problem with making this the, You might have noticed this game's kind of been switching rotation around too. This game's going to be locked into A game, so I can finish it. Sure, it's taking a while to load. There was a Switch update recently, so hopefully that didn't break anything. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Where were we at? I think we were just getting ready just to do time for action. I don't think there's any other side missions to do. And that's kind of been the pace of this game anyway. It's been... I do all the side missions first, I get everyone leveled up, all their equipment up to a certain standard until I move on. And I kind of feel like that's how the game's meant to be played. I mean, you could always bum rush it if you want and just grind the same short mission over and over. In case anyone's wondering, hey, you know, how do you get Zonite Steel quickly? And for now, it just seems like just grind the shortest mission ever. So find, like, literally any of the missions where you just fight a boss. Like, basically something like this, like the defending to Bantha, any of the missions where you just had to go and like anything that ends with like the big boss Bokoblin. Those are incredibly short to do. You like trends. What do you mean by you like trends? What do you care to elaborate? What are you talking about? Also, is the YouTube chat broken? It might be broken again. If the YouTube chat's broken, I don't know how to fix it. It's just something funny to do with Stream Elements. Maybe someone unplugged the cable at Cloudflare again. Let me go to services and go to research first. Just make sure everyone's weapon is up to snuff. There's a couple weapons that are level 4. This one is one of them. Let's get them up to level 5. And then this guy was up to level 4 as well. I'm gonna just type in the word "word," and I'm gonna see if it comes up on Stream Elements or not. Okay. Yeah, alright, it's working. I just wasn't paying attention. Oh, trains. Okay, you said the trends. I'm like, what is a trend?
Let's go.
Right. Okay, let's see. Highest level character is Rararu. There's a bunch of characters that are level 30, and that's just terrible. So let's see. Let's get some... How many rupees is it going to cost us? Let's get some people up to 35 first.
Let's go. Let's go.
You're at 39. You'll notice that the Knight Construct is level 45 and he's grayed out, so we can't level him up anymore. The way this works is you spend rupees to level up your other units, but you cannot have them exceed the highest level unit you have. This is just meant to be a way to
Let's go.
exchange rupees to get other characters up to the level cap that you want them at.
Let's go.
That way you don't have to just... If they didn't have this system, the alternative would be like, you have to play in free play mode. You have to pick like some mission and then just grind, and that can get really boring really quickly, especially if you just want to like progress the story.
Let's go. Let's go.
I will say that this game's grinding is actually pretty decent. It's not egregious at all. It's pretty easy to get rupees.
Let's go.
The only thing that I can possibly see being a problem is the Zonite Steel. The Zonite Steel can be an issue. I know there's a lot of people that have been complaining about Zonite Steel. What's crazy is I think is it tomorrow?
Let's go.
What's today? Today's the 25th? Nintendo just announced today that a free content update is dropping for this game on the 27th. That's on Thanksgiving. So the game will have an update. So the next time this game is streamed, you know, next week, there'll be some new weapons and stuff we can get. Which, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Let me see if I can find the post that specifically talked about it. Because I know Nintendo mentioned it. All I gotta do is just open up Zitter and wait for the page to load and just type in Nintendo. Find Nintendo of America, because it's one of their most recent posts. Oh, apparently they added new games to NES and Game Boy Online now. We have Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos, and oh my god, they fucking added Battletoads. That's gonna be a one-off. We also got Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters and Bionic Commando on Game Boy. That's an interesting choice of games. When are we getting the Pokemon games on the GameCube, guys? When's that happening? Maybe at the end of the month. Maybe in February. I feel like it's a February thing. Okay, let's get a little scroll. Here we are. Unlock new challenges in the free update for Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment on November 27th. Take on fearsome enemies to earn additional in-game rewards, including 2 new weapons, a new Sync Strike for Zelda and Calamo, and more. So new weapons. So we're gonna have new challenges. So that's the side missions that allow us to take on fearsome enemies. And it looks like it's the silver bokoblins. So it's like the silver tier enemies that you'd see eventually at the like end game of Breath of the Wild. And those guys are actually pretty fucking tough. Well, by tough I mean they just have a lot of fucking health. They're more annoying than a threat. And we'll get 2 new weapons. A new Sync Strike for Zelda and Calamo, and more. So the Sync Strike for Zelda and Calamo and the 2 new weapons are literally the rewards for those. And that's actually pretty cool that they have like a free content update for that. They're just trying to get everyone ready for the eventual DLC drop that'll occur probably shortly after, and then everyone will just go, oh my god, Nintendo is releasing $30 DLC, and they literally just released the game. I'm mad. I'm an ungrateful Nintendo bot. Arg. Alright, let's see. What else do we have to level up? Because I still got plenty of rupees. Rupees have not been a problem with this game. It's just the Zonite Metal. So everyone's up to 35. Now let's get everyone up to 40.
Let's go.
I don't know if leveling up the characters increases their attack power or if it just gives them more health. I think it might just be a more health thing.
Let's go.
And if you enjoy this game, the main series you want to look for is Dynasty Warriors.
Let's go.
So Dynasty Warriors is pretty much what this game is a mixture of. And there's I think it's called Samurai Warriors. There's like a spin-off to Dynasty Warriors called Samurai Warriors, I think.
Let's go.
And that's another game you could consider looking into. If you like the raw gameplay of it. Alright, how much would it cost to get someone up to 45? That might be doable. That might be doable. Let's do it with the main characters.
Let's go.
Do it with Zelda, do it with Rauru, do it with Minoru.
Let's go.
Do it with Artie. Was it Artie?
Let's go.
Or was it? I think it was Artie. I think all the top characters up here. Anything beyond Calamo is a side character.
Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, and now I don't have enough rupees. So we'll get him up to 43. There we go. It's probably the best I can do. Because these are going to be fixed characters. Good thing I leveled everyone up. Not gonna lie. The time for action. Recommended level 35. Here we go. Let's start.
What do you want to talk about? I hope this
Camp
works.
effects. Say just do combat. That's what I've been doing. That seems to work. And onward we go.
As the Hyrulean forces celebrated their victory, a wicked construct descended from the sky, almost as if drawn to the Night Construct's sacred power. Alas, its might proved too great for Rauru and his allies, who had little choice but to flee the desert. With their escape covered by the valiant Night Construct, the group had little trouble in falling back. But that safety would come to be short-lived indeed, as a horde of monsters appeared outside their base of operations in Tanagar Canyon. Knowing it was merely a matter of time until the enemy arrived at their gates, Rauru found his mind tortured by the difficult decisions he would soon be forced to make.
Alright, let's go.
Apparently, constructs like you brought ruin, the end of my people. While I'm certain you can't possess a soul, I must admit, your disposition appears to be rather different from that of the other construct. Almost confusingly so. It seems you can be used for good or evil. Just like the secret stones. A power that great tests the very depths of its bearer's soul. There is danger here, enormously so. And what of me? Is my soul a good one?
Your Majesty.
Ah, you're back later than I expected. Your training with Agrison must have been grueling indeed.
I was really trying to test my limits today, yes. Given our present struggle, I must improve to protect those I care about most. I'll do whatever I can for the good of Hyrule, exactly as you and Queen Sonia have done before me.
So I see.
Everyone else feels the same way. We all stand beside you, however possible. And we won't fail you.
Like myself and Sonia, you say. Zelda. Tomorrow, before our battle. No, it's nothing.
In that case, I'm off to bed. Do try to sleep, Your Majesty.
I will. Rest well. Draconification aside, these stones are dangerous. And while I depend on our allies, I wonder, must I put them through this? Tell me, Sonia. What would you do? There's something I'd like to show you all.
Zonai. Sacred stones.
Stand with me. I need all your aid.
We all, gathered here, swear on our lives to serve Rauru, the King of Light.
Oh, we all have new abilities now. The power of the Secret Stones. The Secret Stones have drawn out the Four Sages' latent abilities, granting them unique elemental skills. These skills each deal a powerful attack, then buff the user with the respective element for a period of time.
Yes.
As these are all fire guys. But who's going where? I'm a little curious how far into the game I am, but at the same time, I don't want to spoil how many chapters there are. There's an ice moblin.
Let me handle it. Prepare yourselves for this. It was hardly a challenge.
Not bad.
I need to order her to get over to my current location. I could probably get over there faster if I manually command. I think now the game's going to require me to start using the tactics menu. Goblin abuse. Fine, I'll just evade and do a flurry rush, it's fine. More enemies coming from the cliffs.
Okay.
Bombs! Set up camp. Let's do it. What do we got here? Monster extract, chew, jelly, constructs. Dude, just buy his pose. This is what the pose are used for. It's like for buying monster parts, it looks like. I don't know what else I use pose on, so. Special gag, change, full charge, increase the amount of materials dropped. Display locations of Koroks on mini-map.
Time to depart.
Wrong way. More fire, guys. Is my gauge glitched out and I'm not? Oh, that's right. It's not going to recharge because I'm still under the effects.
Satisfied yet.
Now I'm just really going for the flurry rushes tonight. He's done. He's done. That was a sound. Still sticking to this because it's still got the fire guys. Set up another fort camp.
Back to the fight.
If I do a 180, there should be where they're dropping in. And now, the more of these camps I have set up, the more I can fast travel around too. That just unlock the ability to fast travel. Well, I do really like the consistent art style in the Age of Calamity Hyrule Warrior games. The Age of Hyrule Warrior games, that like Age of Calamity, Age of Imprisonment. I kind of like the gameplay of the first game. The first Hyrule Warriors game feels more like arcadey, which makes it a little more fun because they take a lot of creative liberties. So you get a whole bunch of wacky characters to go to like different little areas. All the different set periods are drastically different because of that. He's done. I'm just trashing all these damn bokoblins. Fire keys! You mean nothing. Minoru's having a problem. Having a problem, Mummy? I mean, Minoru? We can't have a bokoblin still alive. That's not gonna work. Lizard people! Take out the lizards! Should be coming in from somewhere. Where? It's like right here somewhere. They're also dropping that from there. Okay. So I need to be running forward this way. That's a drop down point. So we're going this way. Electric guys. Okay, we need Eggleston maybe? I don't know what we counter fire with. Or electric with. That works.
For this. It was hardly a challenge.
Excuse me? What do you mean there's still a bokoblin that's alive? We're gonna have to fix that. I always think like the weak followed by strong attack is always every character's crowd control.
Prepare yourselves for this.
No.
Witness my might. And fall before me.
If any guy could easily take out our Lionel, it'd be this guy.
I'll help. It seems I'm up.
Wait a minute, was there a setup camp thing here? Ooh boy, that poppin' do. That poppin's a little rough. First instance of poppin' I've seen in the game that I've noticed. If you look hard enough, you probably find more. Horriblins! Throw a freaking boulder at him. Left or right? I'm gonna go left. Looks like I chose correctly. There's an ice guy here. Nah.
Prepare yourselves for this. It was hardly a challenge.
Set up a camp.
That should be enough.
Everyone gets fully healed when you set up at stop at a camp, which is nice. I mean, I finished the first Hyrule Warriors. I finished Age of Calamity. Didn't touch the DLC on it though. I did not finish Fire Emblem Warriors though. Bomb. 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 Bomb.
Let me handle it.
I'm always let the guy that has a literal cobble crusher as a weapon handle the giant rock guy. Bomb.
Prepare yourselves for this.
Oh. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Undead peoples?
What?
Defeat all of the monsters. I'm sorry, what do you mean all of them?
Witness my might. And fall before
Burn you!
prepare yourselves for this. Lady Kia,
Already on it.
Oh, Kia's not even at the objective, dude. Excuse me? Kia, you need to get with objective now. That's right, got the flurry rush off.
Oh, will you?
No need. Flurry rush it. Bomb. I don't think so.
prepare yourselves for this. It was Lady Kia.
Already on it.
Oh, her ability actually allows her to heal. Need to flurry rush you. The white mean line out and allies. Oh god, there's two more guys?
Not satisfied.
Hey, there's our Lionel. Hi.
Oh, will you?
I have you.
Bomb. 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 Nah.
Prepare yourselves for this. Lady Kia.
Already on it.
Kia just like fucks off. Nah. Get that flurry rush, punk. I don't think so. It's easy to do the flurry rushes in this game because you can cancel your moves. I just didn't time that one right. I couldn't cancel out of that. and get flurry rushes that way. The later challenges in the other Age of game, I spammed flurry rushes to take out bosses, especially on the missions that had on a tight time limit. I just lost a base. Which way am I going? I'm going this way. I just lost the center of fucking base. What the hell, dude?
I'll never cease. Not until victory is mine.
Dude, imagine killing bokoblins and then they just rise up from the dead as zombies and you break them apart and they just reconstruct. It just never ends, dude.
Stand. I'm all right. What's going on?
My allies, you fought bravely. The significance of this victory cannot be overstated. And now, as you can see, our army boasts 6 powerful sages bearing Zonai's secret stones. Join us and fight for our common goal, for the good of Hyrule. Together we shall put an end to Ganondorf's cruel ambitions. Are you with us or not? Now, the time has come.
King Rauru thus inspired his army.
Can we have her as a playable character? Her attacks will just be like fists and body slams.
What were you writing there?
Oh, Lady Zelda! You can't startle me like that!
Forgive me. That wasn't my intention at all.
I've started keeping a record, so future generations can know about everyone who played a part in fighting the Demon King. I don't really know when, but I'm sure it'll come in handy someday. Long after I'm gone, if I had to bet.
Even still. Well, I think it's wonderful.
Thank you for saying so. But Lady Zelda, I want you to promise that you'll come back safe.
I'll try my very best.
I love how the side games have more story involvement than the main games, and the main games are like more, here's a couple story beats and then now go explore this big sandbox. The Royal Surge, that's a lot of power. Oh, I see, the cooldown times are actually different. Alright, time to do side missions. Vast numbers of monsters have launched an assault in the Tanagra Canyon camp, the temple, in Raru's absence. Take to battle in the King's Steed and prove your strength alone is enough to repel this threat.
Never been good at sitting still.
They're actually just having me be limited to the B team.
Victory will be ours.
Let's watch each other's backs, okay?
This may work.
And away we go.
We enter the fray.
I believe in you.
No more waiting.
The repel the monsters missions are always the fastest ones to go to. So if you're grinding Zonite Steel, this is how you do it. Bomb!
Me too. Take it from Don't disappoint.
No more waiting.
I'm here. I've got you.
Okay, back to the outposts that are falling.
Yes, I'm counting on you.
No more waiting. Let's fight as one.
United.
Mash!
I'm here. This is it. I actually won.
A white mean Lionel has appeared. More lizard people.
Ready? No retreat.
Let's get everyone targeted on that Lionel.
Stand with me. United. No mercy. Say goodbye.
Anybody shit fully charged? I can view their health, but I can't view their fucking special charge or not.
I've got you. There's no escape.
That's annoying. It should be on the status screen.
You can do this. Going in. Your turn. Okay, this fight is yours.
No more waiting.
Because I want to pop everyone's fucking specials.
More pitiful than I thought.
And it's over. Victory is mine. The Lionel is dead. Yay. Now we have a bunch of these little icons ready. You do the challenges first. The challenges give you materials. You can use these materials to unlock stuff and power up your warriors. That's basically the flow of the whole game.
This is great.
Wonderful.
Oh, new character to unlock.
Yes, yes.
Second special attack cage for Argiston.
That went better than I expected.
There's even a challenge down here. Let's go for this one. Let's get this new character. The Gourmand Goron. A request has come in to help locate a missing Goron who's exceedingly fond of food. With no time to spare, Calamo and the Night Construct head to Gerudo Desert to carry out an urgent search.
Why don't we make camp together?
Maybe this.
That's it, we're doing Night Construct.
I'm happy to help.
That was Calamo and the Night Construct.
You're making me fight again?
Yes, I'm making you fight again.
I'm setting out.
You gotta be in the later half because, that's not effective. No, it works. It worked. They just have super armor. He just took that punch like a champ. Bomb! Trying to go for Flurry Rush didn't really work. That animation just snapped. That's kind of funny. There goes your one arm. Oh, that's right, Goron's eat rocks. No, health's not gone. So there's still more mission. Now we play as Barton. A spear-wielding Goron youth who spins his weapon and body alike to strike enemies. Surprisingly enough, the Zonai cooking pot he wears as a helmet can be used to attack as well. Protects repeatedly, or using some of his strong attacks to continue attacking. Nice.
Watch this, Goro!
He's supposed to be using a spear, but it looks more like a fucking club. A club on a very, very long stick. Bomb.
Yeah! Watch this, Goro!
This guy's pretty cool. I mean, there's always the main heroes in games like this, but I kind of like the side characters. Because they're the most interesting groups of characters. Even if they're weaker, they're just more interesting. They feel more relatable. They're just like random guys that just so happen to get caught up in this mess.
Watch this, Goro!
Giant rock! Bro fucking punched the rock with his head. Like he's playing soccer or something. Of course it's gonna be a boss with Goblin. I'm gonna smack that butt. Let me smack that booty. Let me smack that booty. How many CC's pizzas do you think this guy would eat out of business? If he could fit in through the door, that is. He probably couldn't fit through the fucking door.
Ready or not, Goro? Here I come!
I think he even has like fucking metal knuckles too. This guy's design's just fucking cool, dude. Although I could do about them saying Goro. That's kind of annoying. Oh, there's a Lionel too.
Watch this, Goro!
Rock. Ooh. Okay, that hurt. Ow, that hurt. Did not get the dodge on that. And the Lionel is done.
Sure.
Dude has like fucking iron knuckles, bro. Where did he pull that from? He just pulled that out of his ass, bro. How long has he had that up his ass? Do Gorons even have asses? That's a question for Miyamoto. If anyone knows Miyamoto, just ask him. Do Gorons have buttholes? I kind of want to know. You think Gorons have buttholes? I don't know. I don't think they shit. I think what they eat, they just bulk up more and more. They just become more and more bulky. And they just like... What they eat is added to their girth. I think that's how that works.
I'll be even better now.
So I wonder what these little chat things are. These bonus conversations. If it's giving me like a cutscene or something.
Got plenty more to go.
So this is what it means to see one's trust reflected.
Yeah, that's what it means.
I'm gonna be the best tree ever.
The best tree ever. Yeah, he's gonna be a tree, alright. They wanted me to get to the weapons research base, probably to get this guy's weapon leveled up. Yeah, definitely. His weapon is kind of like poop. Okay, so what are the special things we have? There's this one down here, and there's this one up here. These are both for reclaiming. There's one down here that I'm missing. Right there. Purging the Mel Forest. That gives me a new weapon.
Time to make ready.
Fortune favors the bold.
Or we're locked with Rauru and Minoru. And Mineru. I keep calling her Minoru. Damn it. The name is the same, it's just the way I'm saying it is wrong. The Tuscan Talon. Let's start the battle. More bokoblins will die.
I'm with you. Show of might.
Alright, we got a time limit this time. We gotta defeat the bad guys.
The end has come.
Oh, Night Construct's here too.
I have you. Show of might.
My turn.
Defeat the black moblins of Timeline. You can't say that. That's racist. They're African American moblins. You frickin' racists. I see 2 African American moblins, and I'm gonna take care of them.
In support.
Must have both of them up my butt.
In Hyrule's name, I have you.
Pick on one and bully one.
Now then. Simple enough matter.
I'm with you.
Health is still up, we're not done. Defeat the Lionel.
In support. Show of might.
He's got the armor. He's got the super armor. Yeah, take out the super armor.
Take this.
Meet your end. With my
He didn't say make ready yet. Haven't heard that line.
We've yet begun. A fine effort. Terrible heat I endure.
I was trying to dodge, game. What do you think I was doing?
I'm with you. Lend me your power.
Take off.
It's over. Now be gone.
I felt Zelda's art style is kind of evolved. Twilight Princess was a little more too realistic. Skyward Sword is more closer to like a cel-shaded look, like a pixelated look. And then Breath of the Wild kind of takes like it merges the realistic look with the cell shading look, and I actually like that look. It's really nice. Bro really wants me to go to the weapon base. Alright, so we probably need to get everyone's weapons up to level 10 at this point. The problem is, like, the zone I steal is very specific, too. Maybe we should just focus on getting the main cast stuff leveled up. I've run out of rupees. Not enough rupees for that. Let's do this one next.
Time to make ready.
Now he said make ready. He said the line. He said make ready. Who can we pick for allies? We can do the Knight's Construct. Got him and
I'll
Zelda.
do all that I can.
Shall we be going then?
Let's go.
I already see a Melduga. That was a lot of damage. There's no way to raise a unit's defense, it's just like health and attacks, and that's it.
Long may she prosper. I press on.
Prepare yourself! Part 1 victory!
They drop a chest. It is nice to have these Hyrule Warrior games kind of dispersed out in between the mainline Zelda games. Kind of whet your appetite for Zelda combat without, like, actual Zelda stuff. I did enjoy Breath of the Wild's open-endedness and open world. I love the sandbox aspect of it. It's so much fun to just go back and play because of that. I just hope they add, like, more intricate dungeons in the next game. Like, you can have an open world sandbox and still have, like, instance dungeons. Just basically if they condensed down the shrines from 100 to, like, maybe, like, 25 of them. And instead of being small individual challenges, they are, like, multi-room dungeons, then maybe that would be better. Because a lot of people say, oh, there's not a lot of dungeons in the game. Like, the shrines and stuff are basically, like, micro dungeons. They're always centered around the puzzle aspect. I'm fucking around. I'm not doing objective, and this is a time-limited objective. Defeat the electric boss bokoblins, and there's more than one. Rairu's up here fighting, and I'm just fucking around. Half the time I'm in the lanes, yeah, no shit.
Prepare yourself. A hard-won victory. In your room.
I'll take it from here.
Raru's special gauges are open.
Is that all? I struggle to move. That won't do.
From here. Sacred light.
Zelda doesn't cut into Raru, takes a hit, and he goes flying in slow motion. It's fucking funny.
Hard-won victory.
Alright, what's the last objective? Because we better run to it. Defeat the electric Keynox. Right in the eyeball. Yeah, I like to abuse the Flurry Rush. That's my strategy. Is always abusing Flurry Rush.
Now's my turn.
Now then.
Switch back to Zelda. Her special's ready.
All I have. In your room.
And then Raru will have his special about halfway through. Dude, you know what's crazy? Isn't it gonna be December next week? It, like, literally next week is December. Like, next Monday. Bro, you know what that means? Metroid. Metroid next week. Oh my god. I shouldn't be bouncing up and down my chair. I'll break my fucking chair, but excited. Super effing excited for Prime 4. You're gonna see that game on the one-off streams periodically, because I'm definitely gonna be playing that. That's gonna be the focus. Territory liberated. That southern whole territory is literally just like one whole territory. Locking ability.
Yes, yes.
Avalanche Slam. Nah, we don't need to do that. Rescuing the Gerudo soldiers. It gives us a new weapon. See, how come this one isn't like jumbo size? There's actually quite a few challenges. There's this one up here too. That gives us a weapon. This one probably triggers something then. Be faster if I just go through challenges. Let's do it this way. It's a bit jarring on the map to just flip through things quickly. Look how many fucking 21 to 30 challenges there were. Holy shit. Alright, trial, lightning, ice, and fire. It's time limited. Seeking treasure on a sky island, seeking treasure in the depths. New weapon, new weapon, new weapon. This just liberates an area. Rescuing the soldiers. We'll do that one.
Never be too prepared for battle.
I'm actually curious how many chapters there are. Maybe it's just like 7. I ate all that pizza and I'm zonked out, dude. Let me see if there's like a Game 8 guide. Just so I can see like the walkthrough. Or quests or something, just how many of them. List of quests. Weapons, challenges, a side quest, post-game characters. I guess I'll be walkthrough. Oh, okay, there's 6. There's just 6 chapters. The main story of Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment spans 6 chapters divided into 28 battles. Playing the game by only focusing on the main battles will take around 20 hours. Wow, only 20 hours? If you're just doing the main battles, though, you're doing it wrong. I forget how far in I am. I think we're at chapter 3, right? Just finished chapter 3? So there's 6. There's 6 chapters. I think I'm at chapter 4 actually, because we did Shadows in the Snow, Crisis on Death Mountain, Cover of Mist, Terror of the Sands, Crimson Omen, Time for Action. I think it's chapter 4. I'll have to see when we get back on the map. Okay, you are able to kill these things. It's just, they just have super armor. Give the bones are like some of the most broken fusion weapons you can get in Tears of the Kingdom. They do so much fucking damage. They just break really quickly. So you're mainly meant to use them on arrows.
party!
This fight is mine. You'll fall!
I definitely haven't been yapping too much in this stream. I've mainly been focused on just fighting the bad guys and trashing the enemies. And I made the mistake again of like not recording so I can grab a thumbnail. That's rather annoying. So my thumbnails look like super crusty because I just like take a cropped screenshot of like the stream recording and then add the thumbnails and everything. And it makes everything look fucking crusty. I got a great question. Where the fuck is Raru? Now an electric boss Bokoblin has appeared. Well, there's Raru.
I'll never cease.
Oh, he's like right behind me.
Lend me your hand!
Whenever you wish.
Meet your end!
Bro is just having a bad day. What do you mean this guy's a giant? How, what do you do? Use a giant tree for the fucking bow? Everyone stops and thinks for a second like how these boss Bokoblins get these giant fucking weapons. Maybe in Hyrule the weapons are just like magical and they just magically adjust to the size whoever wields it. It's one of those video game things. Alright, which chapter am I on? Chapter 4. Okay, so I'm over halfway through the game and I'm at the Counter-Strike. That's where I'm at right now. So how far through chapter 4 am I? There's 3 more after this one. Okay, there's 6 chapters, but there's actually not really a lot left of the main story. Now that I just finally looked at a guide. Not gonna list the names, I will count how many is left. So, the Counter-Strike is up right now. Counter-Strike is 4th mission. I don't know, why is... wait, we're missing the Crimson Omen. Crimson Omen should have been on Terror of the Sands. What happened? Wait, we missed a Crimson Omen? What? Why is that one not on my game? Oh, okay, alright, that's what's going on. The Crimson Omen happens after you do a time for action. No, I'm sorry. It's the Crimson Omen is actually a side thing. It's not listed. It's literally just the boss battle after Terror on the Sand. So after you do that one, that's when that one pops up. So it's like Crimson Omen, time for action, the Counter-Strike. Then it's 3 more. There's 3 more beyond the Counter-Strike. And then Chapter 5 has 6. And then there's literally 1 left. So Chapter 6 only has 1 mission. So it's not really that much left. So maybe... Wow, I'm a lot further in this game than I thought. So maybe, like, not next stream. I'm not sure, based on pace. But definitely the stream after. This game will be done. And then I could put... I guess Kirby wound up being the next A game, and then it'll be Hogwarts on the side, and then after that everything will be cleared out, and I can start queuing up new stuff. But I've been taking my time by doing the challenges. While gathering lumber in Demel Forest, an allied soldier spied a powerful monster that shook him to his very core. Defeat this horrid adversary and restore calm to the area. Fighting bokoblins, fighting Hinox, fighting... I can't tell what the other guys are. Who are the other enemies? Stout. A bunch of stout enemies.
Time to make ready.
Bro likes to say make ready. Alright, you and Zelda.
For the peace of this era.
We'll just do that. The princess and her knight construct.
Let's go.
Technically, if Zelda's the last surviving member of the royal family, she should technically be a queen and not a princess. Princess is a title, not a thing that happens when you're married. Oh no, what? Bro likes to do the spin. Too bad the spin isn't very graceful. Ow. Maybe the reason why the sword has, like, the construct looks like Link is because we know it's the Master Sword, but maybe it's like, because Link has used the Master Sword for so long, maybe, like, part of Link's personality has imparted itself on the Master Sword. Maybe that's how that works. Alright, we're done. I'm actually curious how many maps and assets are reused from Age of Calamity. I'm sure the texture work is higher resolution, though. I did download the Switch 2 edition of Breath of the Wild. I intend to play through that. I'll probably play that. When I say play through it, I'm sorry, I don't mean like on stream. I intend to play it myself. Might pop up on stream every now and then. I know how to guard, game. I'm just bad at it. What I want up doing is I want to playing through Breath of the Wild the third fucking time with the Switch 2 edition. And then, once I do that, I'll probably go back and do Tears of the Kingdom again. It's like usually one or the other. And I don't think I'm gonna do hard mode, because I've tried hard mode, and good god, no. Still on the time limit? No, we're not. The attacks are flashy, but you can tell it doesn't. Half of them don't even connect. Right in the pelvic bone. I'm not really landing these dodges, am I? I'm doing a terrible job at it. Alright, come on, come on. You don't got no health left. Come on, there we go. Chat, which Zelda's the better Zelda? Long-haired Zelda or short-haired Zelda? I mean, I normally was like long-haired Zelda, but actually no, I've kind of grown fond of short-haired Zelda. I like Tears of the Kingdom Zelda more. The only thing I wish you had in Tears of the Kingdom was the fucking Zero cycle. There's like a bootleg version of it. That's lame. What were the two challenges that popped up? Liberate the territory and... because both of them just give us some sort of resource. Counter-offensive in Ash Swamp. Hylian soldiers stationed in Ash Swamp are attacked by electric monsters and forced to withdraw. Weave through the enemy's attacks and launch a counter-offensive. Again, time limited.
We should ready ourselves before we depart.
Trees, lizards, Enox.
Looking forward to this.
I think we'll go with the Princess in the Night again. That seems to be a good way to do things.
Let's go.
Ugh, man. Counter-offensive in Ash Swamp. Lizards. Alright, you have time limited. Not the tree! I think the whole reason why Zelda had to have the thing happen to her that happened to her to get back to the present time instead of just like using her magic time powers to just like warp herself forward in time it's probably because they need to destroy all of the sacred stones. That's probably the reason why. Because if Princess Zelda had a sacred stone in the present, it would be like a massive fucking threat. It'd be a massive problem. They'd have to account for that in like future games. So because they could just go like, oh, her magic stone just magically shattered. Because people are like, ah, yeah, bullshit. I'm pretty sure Awesome John plays as like a guide telling you how to grind the Zonai medals. If he doesn't have one, I'm sure somebody will make one. Blue Hinox. Say goodbye. Oh, what happened to the Hinox? You just give up? No, the objective was capture the outpost. Where's the Hinox at? It just disappeared. It's like, nah, I'm out. Right, that area is now liberated. Got some rupees. Let's go upgrade some weapons. Of course, her weapon requires the Silent Princess. Recover hearts by defeating enemies. Because it's not hard to get every character's weapon up to level 10. It's just once they hit level 10, you can uncap the level, and it goes up to I think 50 or 99. It gets a little crazy. I guess it's kind of like the ability to have plus abilities in Kirby. It's just like a post-game thing. Her shit needs to be leveled up more. Regular attack damage, strong attack damage, flurry rush, sell at higher prices. Give me this one. Oh, I don't have enough rupees. I am poor and I don't have enough rupees. Gauges may fill when defeating a powerful enemy. Oh, nice. I'm trying to figure out what determines if someone has the ability to switch weapons. I think it's if their weapon has like the little icon next to it. Because the construct has a little icon next to it. I think all the B characters, they don't have a signature weapon, so they just use whatever generic weapon. That's where that comes in. Now wait a minute. That's how you get Zonite Steel. So you have to go around and you have to, like, do challenges and stuff to get a bunch of weapons. Just, like, someplace to farm a fuck ton of, like, inconsequential weapons and then just breaking down the Zonite Steel. That's your Zonite farm. And it's like everything guarantee. I think defeating... Oh, excuse me. I think defeating big enemies gives you, the ability to get more weapon. Before I hop into the next little mission here, because I think it says like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the problem is, like, as I clear these, more of them pop up. So I'm going to stop at midnight regardless, so that'll only give me like an hour and a half, but it's already getting close to the 2-hour mark. So now is a good point to take a quick break. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Then it will get me a drink. And then I come back, we're going to do more of these challenges. Now that I know we're about halfway through the game. It's just literally, it's basically just like one more chapter and then like one mission after the last chapter. But I'm pretty sure the last chapter is like very long or something. I'll be back in 5. Time to go get some water or whatnot and hydrate. I know the timer expired. We're running on Azura time. Which means seconds are schmeckins. That's what that means. Alright, it's 10:36, give or take. I was farting around with that timer trying to get it to work. That's what was going on. YOLO Zolo. That must be your call sign, Dan Killer. Glad to see you. Welcome. You're just in time for the second half of tonight's stream of Age of Imprisonment. I did the mandatory story quest. I'm doing the challenges now. And I looked ahead, and I'm a little beyond halfway through this game. You just woke up. Man, I remember when I used to have that sleep schedule. It was fun. Okay, so it looks like what's up next is Liberating Death Mountain. That's the next thing. Can I pick any character? Let me pick any character. Can I just... There's no, like, recommended? We just have to take a guess. Because I feel like Night Construct and Zeller are kind of, like... meh. We're in Death Mountain. Let's have Agarston. Let's have him. It's his area. Oh, it's morning over there. Oh, okay. Time zones, man. I'm time zone challenged. So you must be... Well, I keep getting Europeans, man. I maybe I should just move to friggin' Europe, dude, since all my fans are in Europe. You stream at like 6 or 7 in the morning. Jesus Christ. Wait. 6 or 7 in the morning. Wait, no. Germany then? German time? Is it wouldn't be 7 a.m. in Britain or Spain. It's gotta be like Germany or around that part of the world, I think. I only know the continental United States time zones. Someone who crosses a bit to the right. Okay, beyond Germany. Eastern Europe. Talking like Romania, stuff like that, right? Bomb. Because, like, Italy isn't further to the right of Germany. It's kind of close to where Germany is. So the only thing I can think of is, like, Romania and the Turkey. The country Turkey. I was gonna say Turkish Republic, but there's no Turkish Republic. It's just Turkey. It's famous for all the wrong reasons nowadays. Israel? Palestine? Palestine? Palestine's not in Europe. Neither is Israel. But like that, you said all the wrong reasons, so I'm thinking, okay, Israel or Palestine. Or maybe I have a viewer from the Middle East. Maybe Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan. That'd be surprising. I mean, it's a pretty big world out there. Saudi Arabia? Afghanistan is close. Okay, so yeah, we're in like closer to the Himalayas. Okay, that's where we are. Iraq and Iran are right next to each other. I'm trying to remember where Afghanistan is on a map. Is that in Mesopotamia? The little peninsula spot between Europe and Africa? Oh, you are from the Himalayas. Okay, because that's the mountain range that's between Eastern Europe and Asia. It's also where the Cold War was fought, I think. Pro tip, if you're ever gonna fight Russians, never fight them during the winter. Bro, India MMF. Ah, okay. Yeah, India sits in Asia. That's basically the Asian side of the old world. Because you have Europe, You have Asia, and you have Africa. Then, of course, you got Southeast Asia, which is all the islands and stuff. I'm beating a guy up, so I can't really process, like, Indonesia, Australia, New Zealand, places like that. Bro, imagine if someone came in my chat and they said they're from Atlantis. I'll be like, wait, they have internet on Atlantis? And they'll be like, we kind of used, like, our magic technology to freaking, like, hijack an ethereal line to, like, one of the tubes. I.e., one of our shark people have decided to bite one, and then they started hearing voices and seeing videos and went, oh, wait. Gura went back to Atlantis. I heard Gura had a real close friend named Saba, Samiko Saba. And they're, like, really fucking cute. I haven't seen any of Saba. I need to watch my Oshi streams, bro. The problem is they stream when I stream, so I have to go watch their VODs. Something happened in Africa, right? The satellite thing? Wait, did Starlink do something in Africa again? Seen blood from Jesus Christ. Increased max energy capacity. Oh, this is increased batteries? What is max energy capacity?
Consider me impressed.
Yeah, more batteries. We have 4 batteries now. No, I'm not doing that yet. Stop telling me where to go. Fine, tell me where to go then. Battle for South Death Mountain. The resurgence of monsters have cut through the Goron unit defending Death Mountain. Brave the scorching lava and race up the mountain to aid them before it's too late. Who's my Oshi? I have too many Oshis. That's the problem. I need to lock in on just like one. VTubers I've watched, like, I don't think if I'm gonna pick an Oshi from Hololive, it's gonna be Koseki Biju and Fuamoko, but I haven't watched Fuamoko in a while, so it's probably more like Koseki Biju would probably be who I'd pick over the two. I just like the designs of the Demon Dogs. As far as independents go, large independents that are ex-corpo, Made Mint is one of them. Made Mint, for Phase Connect, it's going to be Pipkin Pippa. I really love how unhinged Pipkin Pippa is. I usually just watch clips of her. It's so fun. I've managed to catch a couple of her streams, including that one stream where she played, what's that match 3 game? The pornographic match 3 game? Where you date anime girls? Honey Pop? She played that on stream. And like a character went topless and she wasn't paying attention. It was so funny. Everyone's screaming, Pippa! Pippa! And she was like, it's like the date night part where you have to match the puzzles quickly to get the gauge up. So she was just like so locked in she didn't realize the character was topless. Pippa the Down syndrome girl? No, Pippa the Yabbit. Pipkin Pippa. The Down syndrome girl isn't that Chibi? Or are we thinking of a different character? But that's what comes to mind. And then of course, I just know Iron Mouse just because I've seen a couple of her streams and I've talked about her a few times. I haven't really found like one VTuber that really sticks. I think it's mainly because I just play video games. I don't really spend a lot of time watching my Oshis on the other monitor, so I don't really have like, oh my god, this one VTuber I like freaking love. As far as design goes, I love Raora from Hololive. she's gonna be going into surgery on the 27th, so she's gonna be taking a hiatus. I hope she recovers quickly. I bought her plushie, or pre-ordered her plushie. It's gonna arrive in like May.
Prepare yourself for this. It was hardly a
I'm a little mixed on Chibi. I'm like very shallow. I'm design first. I can't stand Chippy. Aurora's design is built for breeding. Non-stop, back-breaking, bed-smashing breeding. What I would do to that panther, but chances are the panther would probably overpower me, and then I would be the bitch in this situation. Hourglass, no shit. What I'd do to that freaking panther. Or what that panther would do to me. As far as Suwawa and Mokoko goes, I either they're like twins or they're just like lesbians or something. They're more of a watch. Because, like, if you were to get lucky with one, you'd have to be able to take both. Fuamoko or a 2-for-1 deal. You have to be able to handle both. They have too much energy. And I'm starting to get up there in years. I can't handle, like, one 25-year-old, let alone two of them. Anyone from Marine, you mean JP. Marine. I'm not really... Okay, so I don't watch any of the JP's stuff that much because I don't understand Japanese. But I will say I have managed to watch like one or two of Sora's streams because like her streams just come up in the recommends. I'm like, fuck it, I'll watch.
A fine time to prepare before mounds to mountains.
And I only know about Marine because she's just... Every clip of her is like very fucking lewd. I don't even think she's like that normally.
Let's go.
She just like cracks the funny adult jokes every now and then. Although then again, maybe Marine is a little bit on the sexual side because like her and Okayo, I think, were doing emotes on like a Grand Theft Auto 5 roleplay server, and it was starting to get so bad that fucking the managers had to fucking do a server-wide alert. They're like, hey, please don't like be weird with the emotes. And it was like broadcasted to the whole server. Oh my god. It was funny. That was a funny clip to watch. And you just see like all the other Hollow members like read it. And they're like, are they doing something weird? They're probably doing something weird. Korone is cute. I like Korone, but when I say Oshi, I'm mainly like content I watch. I can't really watch JP stuff. I did watch Kizuna Ai before she re-debuted. Look, I'm glad Kizuna Ai is back, but at the same time, I'm kind of like... I don't like her new design very much. I'm not a fan of it. Which is unfortunate, because everything else about her is great. It's just the design I don't like. Kizuna Ai. K-I-Z-U-N-A-A-I. Kizuna Ai. She's one of the original VTubers. I would watch all of her variety. I would watch like her variety videos that she would do whenever her fans would translate it with closed captions. I never watched much of her gaming stuff. Although her saying "fuck you" lives rent-free in my head. Did not dodge. she did have a grand retirement, and then last year there was an entire 24-hour stream for something called Cognition, and then she came back. I'm a little bit mixed on it. I'm like, I'm kind of glad that she's back, but at the same time, they should have just let her die. They should just let it, that's be it. Because that's always the case with pretty much everything in life. It's like, a thing happened, it was great, the thing ends, you get nostalgic for it, and then like companies want to bank in on that nostalgia, and then it's never the same as the original. Now that I think about it, Kazuna doesn't really do streams either. She just mainly does music videos. She does music videos and she does variety content. Variety videos. And again, it's language barrier. Like, if I knew Japanese, I'd probably watch it. It's awkward when things end and you get back into a relationship, yeah. Seeking treasure in the depths, an investigation team has spotted what appears to be a hoard of chests in the depths, but can't seem to reach their location. Head down there and help retrieve their contents.
A moment's preparation, is it?
Alright, we're going. Who are we fighting? Alright, so we are gonna want... It's about to end? What's about to end? I don't know what's about to end. I got another hour. What are you talking about? No, the game's not about to end. There's still another chapter to go through. I'm at chapter 4. There's a chapter 5. If you're talking about ending stream, I'm not close to ending stream. I got like an hour and 15 minutes left. I'm stopping at midnight my time, which is about an hour and 15 minutes later. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're gonna do...
Perhaps my knowledge will be of use.
We'll crush every battle is as certain as clouds in the sky.
we'll do Raru this
For the
time.
safety of the kingdom. Do be careful out there.
I'm curious how this goes.
How'd you fix the chat rank? I didn't. I did not fix the chat rank. That just kind of did itself. There was somebody else in chat. There was a person named Real Blue T-Spud that was chatting for a bit. And the chat ranks literally just have to do with how often you've chatted on stream. That's all it is. That's the whole reason that existing.
Now.
The broadcaster himself doesn't have a chat rank. I'm gonna hate doing this because I kind of like having subscriptions for all these other VTubers, so I'm gonna go through and like pick like maybe 5. Alright, so I already know that Pippa and Bibu and Maidman are gonna be 3. Now I just got 2 more. I love Aurora's design, but like her content's mainly just like drawing streams, I think. I'm gonna look at their channels. Like peruse through their channels, see what kind of streams they do. Heard the Bobo the Bobo song. I have not watched the Bibu song. I need to go give that a listen. The hell you do? Throw a stick at me? Okay, it's not that.
Prepare yourselves for this.
Your favorite from every generation English. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember all the English generations. The very first ones are probably ones that retired. It was, first generation was, what's the blonde-haired one's name again? I'm sorry. I just know, like, Doobie, but it's not Doobie. It's, Amelia. There was Amelia, there was Ina, there was Gura, there was Kiara, and then there was, the Reaper. I want to say Kiara. Kiara would be my favorite. I forget what the next generation was. Because Bibu is the third one, right? The council's kind of like the cursed one. A lot of people in that one kind of left. Because you had Mume, you had Fauna. The Corone one. You said English. Corone is not English. Corone is Japan. Yeah, Corona is JP. Corona and Okayo or JP. Yeah, Crony. Oh, Crony's one of the last surviving members of that group. So there was Crony, there was, Iris is kind of like her own thing, I think. It was just 4, wasn't it? It was Crony, no wait, Sana was one, but Sana, like, never showed up. Or she, like, graduated very, very quickly. So it was Crony, it was Sana, it was, Fauna, and, Mume. I would say Mume. Mume would probably be one of my favorites. But that's just because a moderator in my Discord got me into Mume. But, you know, unfortunately she just quit. She graduated. And there's no signs of her, like, being independent. Because she has that coughing problem, she probably just won't go back into being VTubing. Which is, it makes me sad. It makes me sad because she enjoyed doing what she did. She loved the whole idol thing, but like she just had some sort of medical problem crop up and she's not able to do it anymore. And that actually makes me sad. And I think the generation after that was Advent. Because like the third generation was Advent, right? This is the stage you do to do this. Advent was the one that had Fuamoko and Bibu, and then... No, wait. Which was the one that had Baels? I'm thinking there's another generation I'm forgetting about. There's Baels, right? Oh, Sana was her own, like, Iris. Yeah, the only generations I remember is the first one, and then Advent, and then, because there was, like, the first one, there was Council. Then there was, like, the Iris ones, then there was Advent, and then there was, Justice. Bales was with Crony? Okay, so I'm not missing a generation. So Generation 3 was Advent. Advent's the one I'm familiar with. Fuamoko and Bibu. I know Bibu's past life. I knew what VTuber she was before she debuted in Hololive. It's pretty fucking obvious who she is if you've watched her past live streams. That's why I like her stuff. Which one? Bibu. Bibu was in a past life, she was a water spirit. She was a friendly water spirit.
Time to make ready.
One of the last games she played was The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. She actually did a Breath of the Wild playthrough, and then it was around the time Tears of the Kingdom came out, and everyone was trying to convince her just to play Tears of the Kingdom just like once on stream, but she's like, nah, I don't want to do a...
To battle.
I don't want to do a started playthrough when I'm graduating. I'm like, fair enough. So she was just gonna play through that one on her own. Oh, look, another frogs.
Did you call?
I'm having a hard time remembering Justice. I just know Rora and Celica and Gigi and Elizabeth. Didn't I just say Wabu? Like, come on. Wabu, Bibu, the names are so close to each other. I mean, the name is Kosaki Biju, but her nickname is Bibu. So take a friggin' guess. And if anyone's like, Wabu isn't, Bibu isn't Wabu, or the other way around, like, yes, she is. Yes, she fucking is, and it's like an open secret. We never acknowledge it. We just know. Wabu, water spirit, became freaking stone crystal spirit. It's kind of funny. Bibu is precious and must be protected. And so are Fuumoco. Fuumoco are precious and they must be protected as well.
What?
Spelling bro, yeah. It's W-A-B-U-U. W-A-Wab, W-A-B, and then U-U, I think. I think there are 2 U's in her name. Wabu. Her Twitch channel doesn't exist anymore. She's basically closed it.
No chance.
I used to be a male VTuber. Why? Why? What do you mean, why? Why what? Wabu graduated because she was reincarnated as Bibu. That's why. I mean, you look at the time she graduated, and then you look at the time that Bibu debuted. And then you take into consideration the average turnaround time it is to like get set up of all your VTuber stuff as a corpo. And everything lines up. You wanted to see her Wabu character. Go on Damburu. There's like plenty of her on Damburu, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm spelling her name wrong. It's W-A-A-B-Y-U-U. That's how you spell her name. W-A-A-B-Y-U-U. Wabu. That was her name. No one ever made heart of her? Okay. That's a crime. She never had any fan art made of her? Seriously? Hold on, let me go check Twitter. I mean, she was like a really, really cute design. I'll open an image in a new tab. You're in the Discord, right? I'll post it in the Discord right now. I just wish Discord stopped opening up on my main monitor. That's really annoying. I wish it would memorize which monitor I'm in. So there we are. There's I just posted it in the Discord. That was Wabu's last model that she had before she graduated. She was a very lovely water spirit. And her design definitely reminds me a little bit of Sailor Moon. Down to the coloration in the Serafuku, it really does remind me of it. The little coral in her hair, the little fins for ears. God, I missed that design. But that was Wabu. There's absolutely no fucking fan art of her on Damburu because she is pure. And she will remain pure. The one time Rule 34 fails. And I know about Rule 35, if it doesn't exist, you must make it. I refuse. I absolutely refuse. That will not be looted. That will remain pure. Forever. It's bad enough there's lewds of Bibu. And it makes me sad. It actually makes me sad. Yeah, she's Bibu. I don't know if it's possible to find clips of Wabu online anywhere anymore, but if you can find a video clip of her, any of her streams, and hear her talk, and then you go watch Bibu, it's not, you can fucking tell. It's literally the same person. Just like Pikami and Henya the Genius. Henya the Genius was trying so hard not to give away that she was the kettle, but she kept saying Dio over and over. Lots of clips. Oh, there's a lot of clips of her on YouTube. Oh, thank God. Gigi's live. Oh, she is live. Awesome. She's probably the other Hollow English person I want to watch. Because Gigi tends to play a lot of the games I play. RPGs, action-adventure games, stuff like that. I mean, for fuck's sake, I watched Gigi's debut. She did a whole, like, Dungeons and Dragons little mini-campaign with her debut. And it was so fucking cool. She was literally rolling a virtual D12. And having that roll decide what chat does. And it was so fucking cool and interactive. I loved it. I can watch maybe a little bit of Gigi's streams before I have to turn it off though. She's way too much for me. I love her stuff. It's just way too high energy for me. I'm more laid back. I'm more chill, dude. Like I can handle as like Maid Mint. That's about as much as I can handle.
Yes.
Doki Bird kind of drains me a little bit. Because I can't be upset and watch Doki Bird. If I watch Doki Bird, I'm no longer upset. Didn't I read a little bit of a review of this game in passing and remember it saying like the main campaign's great, but like this fucking side content is very fucking samey and boring? Because I'm starting to feel that now. I'm starting to feel like, you know, the challenge missions they're starting to feel like filler content. Like, it's just there for you to do it, but because you'll turn like a 20-hour campaign into like a 60-hour ordeal by doing this. I'm doing all the challenge stuff because that's how you unlock additional characters, that's how you unlock additional weapons and stuff. And you're gonna have to level up your warriors anyway, so... I mean, why not unlock all the fucking characters and shit? In case anyone's wondering, yes, I took Kirby Air Riders off the shelf, and it's in my, like, active games I'm playing little question mark block thing. I just got mad at the game because the online was giving me a fucking hard time. I haven't tried ever since I put the Ethernet cable in the Switch, though. I should try after stream tonight. Although I'll probably get matched up with a bunch of Japanese people, though, so... nah.
In Hyrule's name, I have you.
Well, I could have set it to, like, regional, and then that'll fix that problem.
Now then.
Now, what got me to Fuamoko is a little bit spicy. Corporate VTubers tend to have a lot of artwork of them. And I happen to follow a fair amount of artists that draw this particular type of artwork on Twitter. And, I saw a picture of Fuwawa and Mokoko, and I'm like, ooh, I like this, I like what I see. I literally asked them, like, what VTuber is this? I want to see, like, the actual their content. And they said it was Fuwamoko. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna check them out. And then that was it. That was it. Literally smoot is what got me into Fuwamoko.
I have you.
It's kind of dangerous for me to browse my Zitter in public because, like, if it's early enough in the day, all the Japanese artists are, like, posting smoot because it's, like, late night for them. And I'm just, like, scrolling to my fucking Zitter in public, looking at memes, finding art that's wholesome and liking and retweeting it. And then I see, like, that one art piece, and I'm like, I'm gonna like this very quickly, and then I'm gonna scroll up before anyone sees. What I need to do is I need to get, like, a phone that has... I need to be able to put, like, a screen over my phone. I wonder if I can get an attachment that does this. If I can have, like, a screen attachment over my phone that, like, I can only see my phone by wearing specific eyeglasses, and nobody else can see my phone. I know you can do this with a LCD monitor by removing the inverter crystal in it, and then just align, and then coating your eyeglasses in the same, like, inversion thing that would be used. The way it would work would be the monitor's on, the monitor's completely black. It looks like it's not working, but then when you wear the eyeglasses, because the eyeglasses are in the inverted vision thing, you can actually see it. Like, it's not, like, the monitor's working fine. But then if I'm laying in bed and I have my eyeglasses off, I can't use my phone, and that's kind of stupid. Yeah, you remove the part of your screen and put in your eyeglasses, but then that'll permanently damage my phone. That's the problem. So I would like to not damage a critical piece of equipment. Like, my smartphone is basically like my Swiss Army knife. It's basically a required thing. If I break that... There was one time my phone broke. I cracked a screen on one of my old phones. I drove out of town to get it fixed, and I had to be without my phone for 2 hours in a city that's not my native city. I mean, it's a city I've been down to enough, so, like, I know where some of the main artery roads connect together. Because I dropped off... I just knew that the phone repair place was next to Krispy Kreme across from the mall. And I knew that the mall eventually linked up to Battleground Avenue in Greensboro, so I'm like, okay. If I know where Battleground is, I know where I'm going. I know how to eventually find my way to where I need to go. So fortunately, because I have some sense of navigational awareness, I was able to find my way around in a city, but, like, I doubt a Generation Z person would be able to navigate their own city without their phone. And it was really interesting to not have my phone for 2 hours because it's literally being fixed. I take it for granted so much. I'm sitting at CC's, there's points where I'm waiting for them to refill the buffet so I can get like some more pepperoni pizza, and I would normally pull out my phone and like scroll through social media or play a little game or something, and I'm like, oh wait, I can't do that because my phone is literally being fixed. Like, I would literally reach into my pocket where I keep my phone, and I'm like, oh wait, that's right, it's not there. It's being fixed. It's so fucking weird. Like, I can remember not having a cell phone. I didn't have a cell phone until I was working a job. I mean, I got my first cell phone when I was working. I got my first cell phone when I got out of high school. I got my first smartphone when I got my first actual job. My first smartphone was a Palm Pre. That's an old ass fucking phone nowadays, but it was goddamn impressive back then. If someone didn't know the way, just ask some shopkeeper or closest person. It won't work in jungle. Have you ever tried asking anybody nowadays for directions? They just give you this fucking... They give you the Generation Z Zoomer stare and then tell you to go fuck yourself and use your phone. And then you have to tell them, no, fuck you, asshole, my phone's in the shop! So can you pull up your phone and tell me how the fuck I get to this place? Like, because they're very rude about it. I should know, because I get the same way with old people at my day job. I'm like, bro, just use your fucking phone. You're asking me an open-ended question, literally use your phone. Oh wait, they probably don't have one. I have to remind myself, the old people either don't have one, or it's like a really cheap-ass phone they can just take calls on. It's not like a computer in your fucking pocket. I hate the fact that we call cell phones cell phones. Yeah, but that's how people are. People nowadays are like, yeah. No, everyone has a phone. Everyone expects you to have a phone. And if you don't have a phone, people are not going to know where anything else. It's kind of crazy. And now we're very quickly getting to the point where, like, if you don't have your phone, you can't even buy shit. Because we're, like, getting rid of physical currency. I mean, we've already got rid of physical media and physical games. Do you ever think we'll have a future where people just work a job in VR chat? Like, you ever think we'll go full circle? Someone has to spend all this money to get, like, a fucking powerful enough computer and a powerful enough, like, headset, and you log into VR chat, and literally what you do for 5 hours is you pretend to work at McDonald's for minimum wage. I don't understand how people could be rude to literal strangers, especially because of the internet. I'm rude to strangers because I'm just burned out. I'm just a burned out person. I'm very bitter, and I hate the fact that I'm like that. I'm just tired of where I live. That's the simplest answer to it. It's like I've worked in retail for 10 years. I've been around the people I've been around for 10 years, and I'm just like, yes, please come in here the last minute and ask me to find this one particular item that you absolutely must have. It's mission critical, even though you literally had all day, no, all week to do this. In Japan, they control a robot from home in a restaurant. Yeah, and they, I think I remember reading about that. Wasn't it like they have, like, remote workers in, like, Indonesia and India? Remote controlling robots in restaurants? I was like, imagine that, but instead of remote controlling a robot, you're just literally serving virtual reality fries and virtual reality McDonald's on VR chat. Dude, speaking of VR headsets, how much does everyone think this Steam frame's gonna be? My money is like My guess is like anywhere from $69.99 to like $99.99, somewhere around that price point. Virtual reality fries, yes. Virtual reality fries.
Now then.
It'll taste it. That's the thing. You don't eat the fries. You're just. It's just like the experience. It's like remove everything else from the experience except the experience itself. In the future, we will go full circle and live in virtual reality, and we will work virtual reality jobs. And everybody says, "Oh, man, like who's gonna fucking pay for, who's gonna pay real money to have someone work at a virtual McDonald's?" And it's like, I'll riddle me this: who's gonna pay real money for virtual items? Who's gonna pay virtual money for cosmetics? And, yeah. And if anyone's like, man, you know, who's gonna pay for virtual fries at a virtual McDonald's with real money? I don't know how many people pay for virtual clothes in literally every single fucking video game ever. Like, we duped people into buying virtual goods that they don't even fucking own. It's all about perceived value. That's all it is. Like, you might have cool clothes in real life, but in the video game you don't have cool clothes, and you want cool clothes, right? Give us money. Okay, I always feel a little bit funny about engrams. That's what I call, like, AI's skinwalking dead people. I call them engrams, and that's taken straight out of Cyberpunk 2077. Like, I don't know exactly how Soul Killer works in Cyberpunk. I don't know if it's just like an AI mimicking someone's behavior, or if it's literally like copying someone's entire psyche and consciousness and then killing the host and then implanting them into the chip. Because like our technology you're not like extracting the soul from a dead person and putting it into a computer chip. What you're doing is you're literally having an AI skinwalk a person. So you basically just have a fake. You have a doppelganger. You have this entity that can walk and talk and breathe and behave like this dead person that you loved, but all they are is just a neural network. And there is a Japanese fucking anime or manga or gacha game or visual, I think it was a visual novel, that ties into that whole concept of like when someone dies, you're able to like speak to like an AI reconstruct of them for like 2 weeks to be able to grieve and say your final goodbyes. But then the thing is, like, if there are questions that you always meant to ask the person when they are alive, like if you wanted to ask the AI reconstruct of like your grandfather, secrets to the family or like a recipe or something, if that information was never scraped or gathered, it won't know. And it'll just bullshit an answer. Like, to me, I would be able to pick up on it right away. I'd be able to go like, okay, yeah, this is fake.
Just as I'd expect.
Yeah, it does come down to mortality in the end. Yeah, you want me to do weapon research again? Why? Why do you want me to do weapon research? Am I just like, I have a lot of fucking thingies? Oh, morality and not mortality? Okay. Morals. Sometimes when I'm not, when I'm not playing a game or distracting myself actively and I just lay in bed, I think about theoretical things. I like to, like, theoretically think of stuff. And one little thing I like to ask myself from time to time is, like, imagine age was no longer a factor. I have achieved immortality. I can no longer die. Like, imagine basically I'm like Minecraft Steve, where if I were to die, even if my body were to be, like, exploded on an atomic level, it would reconstruct itself, and I would wake up in, like, the last place I slept. The last place I laid down. So it would be like the moment I'm going to draw my last breath and die, like, yeah, I feel the pain of death, and then there's the release of when the death ends and I've died, but then it's like you wake up and it feels like it was a bad dream. I didn't watch ReZero, so maybe that's what's going on. Like, imagine, like, you have every other limitation of being a human being. You have to eat or you will starve to death, and then that'll kill you slowly. It's entirely possible to die from a disease. But then, like, in the event you perish, you just reappear in the last place you fell asleep. And you're at, like, at least, like, a decent health. Like, if you were dying from a crippling disease, when you revive, you don't have the disease anymore. But then you can get it again, if you're not careful. So, like, my mind goes like this. It's like, you can't die. It doesn't matter how hard it gets. It doesn't matter how dystopian the world gets. It doesn't matter if, like, the entire world is being blown up. It doesn't matter if you've survived a nuclear winter and now you live in a nuclear wasteland full of ghouls and Deathclaw. Death is temporary. You will just come back. You will get to outlive your friends, your family, your loved ones, your own children. You'll get to see them age. You get to see them go old and die, and then you're still here. Like, how long would it take for you to go mad? And wish for a permanent release of death that never comes? That is what we call a fate worse than death. Because at least with death, there is... this is a really fun thing to talk about on a Zelda stream. At least with death comes end. Death isn't just like the cessation of your own life and neurons and whatnot. It's literally just putting a period on the final fucking word in your own story. That would give no consequences. Decisions without consequences, just experiments. No, you still... Remember I said the only stipulation is death will never... you'll never actually die. You can never truly know death. You die, and you come back. You're still held accountable for your actions, right? So, like, imagine serving a life sentence. Imagine, like, you can't die, so you serve a life sentence. Great. Now, until, like, the society you live in collapses, you're stuck in, like, a jail cell for the remainder of the life of the society you're in. Like, there are consequences. And then that's the other thing that comes up, like, how will a government system work? How will a societal system work? Like, technically, you would have your physical age, your biological age would be locked at whatever age you are. But then your legal age would increase over and over. So you eventually reach a point where your legal age is high enough where you should be able to retire, but then your legal age will hit a point where you should be dead, and then what happens then? Like, it's not like you have the ability to save, like, load save data or something. It's just literally like, if you were to die, you wake up in the last place you fell asleep. By the way, everything else where you, everything else that you use is where it is. So, like, you know how in Minecraft, if you were, like, to sail on a boat, and then you died, and you spawn in your bed at your house, you're like, God damn it, my boat is, like, all the way on the other side of the ocean? Yeah, that's kind of what it'd be like. It'd be like, here's a real good example. See, when you die, and you reappear in the last place you slept in, you reappear completely naked. It won't be caught. If someone had that ability, how would they be caught? Your identity doesn't change. They can find you. It doesn't take long for someone to hunt you down. The law will find you. You will be hunted down. They will find you. So, like, imagine you went on vacation in a foreign country, and the last place you slept in was a hotel room. Alright? Now remember, every time you respawn, you're completely naked. You have nothing on you. Ideally, you'd have your... Normally this wouldn't bother you because your clothes would be next to you. You could put your clothes back on. But, like, let's say that you stayed on vacation. It was the last day of vacation. You slept in the bed. You left the hotel room. You went on an airplane. And then the airplane exploded and you died. All the stuff you had on you just got destroyed in that airplane explosion. And then you reappear in the hotel bed in a foreign country, completely naked, no money, no identity, no papers, no nothing. You're fucked. What would you do in that situation? That would be a really, really bad situation to be in. Like, yeah, you're getting fucking punished for public indecency and trespassing and using a hotel room without sleeping. And you have to explain to the police, I literally just respawned and have nothing. All my possessions got blown up in that airplane crash that happened literally 2 hours ago. And then they won't fucking believe you because it's unbelievable. What if the bed got destroyed? You'd wake up on the floor where the bed was. If the place got destroyed, you'd wake up in, like, the approximate spot. Like the rubble.
A little rest will do you some good, King Rauru.
We may be able to use this.
It's kind of like that, I guess.
We make for that.
If I wanted to be really stupid, I'd say, what happens when your bed's destroyed? You respawn at your original spawn point, so it's the hospital you were shot out of your mom's womb.
Artie, Agriston, and Rafika, who together with Zelda and Mimic...
And it's not, I remember it's not a bed. I said it's the last place you went to sleep.
The group then
The last place you laid down. It could be a bench for all you know.
Tremendous display of strength.
It's not necessarily a bed.
First-hand proof of their combined might, Rauru resolved to go on the offensive against the Demon King's onslaught. Thus, he and the 6 sages held a war council to discuss how they might reclaim Hyrule Castle and defeat Ganondorf once and for all. Before the final battle could begin, they first needed to clear a path to the castle grounds. To this end, Rauru proposed splitting their forces into 2 separate fronts, each of which would be tasked with stemming the tide of monsters.
You carry a
at its
sleeping bag.
source.
Okay.
The Night Construct was charged with launching a
But,
surprise
like,
attack on the enemy forces stationed in
when you are
Meanwhile,
reincarnated,
Rauru and the
when
6
you
sages
revive,
set out to engage the
it's just your
ever-growing
body.
monster army awaiting them in the
If you ever
Sky
played
Stab
Nier
Lands.
Automata, you know what I'm talking about. Like, any chips you have on you are gone, because that was on the body. That was destroyed. It's kind of like that. Because stuff you physically had on you is still going to be where you physically were at the time you perished. Your body just reconstructs at the last place you first woke up. That's all. That's what it is. What is this guy? Oh, this must be another one of the big boss guys. We haven't fought one of these guys in a while. Grim Gohma. Okay, so now we're just using other Zelda bosses.
So the day has come. I'd like that beast for myself. When the blood moon first rose over Hyrule, that demon appeared and struck at Death Mountain. It overran our home and summoned that terrible beast to the mountain's crater. Any Goron who still draws breath would want to see the Archfiend slain.
I've no doubt.
Tonight,
He doesn't have one.
we shall finally have our vengeance. I've long awaited this moment. I wouldn't dare miss
Oh, you're
it.
talking about the Zora.
In that case, perhaps you'd be willing to hear my plan.
What is it?
She is a narwhal.
We'll take them by surprise and decimate their ranks from the inside out.
Ooh, good idea. Except, how will we do it?
One of your Zonai arts, I presume?
If that's what you call it. Now, we make for the nearby caves and take position beneath the enemy. If we can just reach the surface, they'll be ours. And I know the perfect shortcut to get us there.
Ascend. He's going to use Ascend. That's what he's going to use. How do I know? Because you literally get his abilities in Tears of the Kingdom. Ascend. By the way, you can do that in Tears of the Kingdom. It's fucking funny as hell. Yeah, her name's Kia. Pronounced Kia like the car. You don't have to remind me how the guard game. I fucked up the dodge. You don't have to remind me every time, dude.
Now then.
Not IKEA, Kia. Like the car company Kia, K-I-A, Kia.
Flows through me. In Hyrule's name, I have you.
This will probably be the last mission tonight because the story missions are usually like 30 minutes in length. They're pretty long. Pretty lengthy. Agriston, you're up. It's time to fight the rock monster. Bomb.
With my aid. Is that all? Agriston. Did you call? I'm with you.
So this is kind of a weird thing to bring up toward the end of the stream, but like, did you guys see what happened to WTF Boom? Michael Bay's fucking company is apparently doing like a hostile takeover of the creative stuff for the Skibidi Toilet stuff. And like, you can have your opinion about Skibidi Toilet or whatever, but like, I don't like the fact that this big fucking company is like aggressively taking over some one guy's fucking creative vision. They like stole the property from him, and they're like, "No, bitch, you're gonna do whatever we want." Yeah, it's alleged. I don't know. We're gonna have to see what's going on. It's a developing story, but like, WTF Boom, the guy who works on Skibidi Toilet, apparently is no longer able to creatively work on Skibidi Toilet. Michael Bay is the one that's like his company. I think it's called Invisible Animation or something. Invisible something. That's they're the ones that are have control over Yeah. No, it's because the guy that did Skibidi Toilet, WTF Boom, he don't get near him to explode. The WTF Boom, the guy that did Skibidi Toilet, he was working on Skibidi. He wanted to make a Skibidi Toilet movie, and he was working with Michael Bay, I think. Why? Because it became popular. A lot of people just know of Skibidi Toilet from the one fucking meme, and that's it. Skibidi Toilet has like all these different characters and shit. I need to sit down and watch a lot of the videos. Which is the only thing I know about Skibidi Toilet was the stupid music video. But it's like the toilets are actually like an evil invasive species, and you have like the camera heads and the TV heads, and they're like trying to fight them or something. It's just like a giant, basically like it's an old Michael Bay thing. Skibidi Toilet is a bit stupid. You wanna know what else is stupid? ASDF movie. You wanna know what else is stupid? The fucking Ziggy Boogie Dude. Ziggy Boogie Dude's pretty fucking stupid. I mean, how many people fucking remember Ziggy Boogie Dude? Like, the world should have exploded like 4 times now for me saying that the phrase Ziggy Boogie Dude. And now it would have been 5 times the world would have blown up. If they're gonna, you have to watch the Skibidi Toilet videos. The movie's basically like a feature-length version of like the videos. I'm actually gonna watch, just out of curiosity, I want to watch the Skibidi Toilet videos. I'm gonna just sit down and just binge them because they're only like a couple minutes in length. Basically, from what I can gather from the very limited knowledge that I know. Skibidi Toilet universe is basically, you have these like faces in toilets, and they're like an invasive alien species that want to destroy the world. And then you have like the cameramen and the TV face men that are in like this war against them. And it's just like explosions and bombs and fights and stuff. That's all it is. It's ridiculous. But it's fun ridiculous. So that's why they went with Michael Bay, because they're like, okay, let's just make a Skibidi Toilet movie that's like this, the TV men and the cameraman men fighting the invasive Skibidi Toilet alien things, and there's flushes and explosions and stuff. I mean, just like a Michael Bay movie, where it's just like, you turn your brain off, watch this funny explosions, and enjoy the carnage. Dumbest movie I ever watched, Hardcore Henry. It's not a porno, I swear to God. It was, I actually watched this shit in the movie theater. Hardcore Henry. It was a, Hardcore Henry was a movie that was shot entirely in first person. I can't even remember what the fucking story was. The story was like, you're actually like a cyborg, you're like a cyborg or some shit, but you were given false memories of like a life you used to have just to motivate you to go and kill. Because basically the whole movie was just like first-person shooter, the movie. It was like watching a first-person shooter with live actors. Goddamn, it was fun to watch, but if it wasn't the dumbest thing I've ever fucking seen. But it was fun stupid. I don't know if it's on Netflix or not. Hardcore, I think it's called Hardcore Henry. Actually, let me look this up because I don't want to accidentally lead someone to like a porno. Was it called Hardcore Henry movie? Yeah, it's called Hardcore Henry. 2015 science fiction action film written and directed by Ayla Neischuler. Produced by Timur Bakhmetov. I'm saying his name wrong. It's just called Hardcore Henry. You can watch it on Amazon Video, Apple TV, Fandango at home. It's for streaming for free on Plex Player and Plex Channel. Oh, so you can watch it on Plex. And it's available on Blu-ray and DVD. So you can watch it on Plex with ads. So that's cool. So like, go give, if you just want to watch something that's really fucking stupid, but fun stupid, go watch Hardcore Henry. The Skibidi isn't even fun stupid. I'm assuming you watched the videos of Skibidi Toilet? Because a lot of people are saying, like, don't watch the very early stuff, watch some of the more recent stuff. I mean, it's not for everyone. But again, like, I'll acknowledge something as, like, I'm older, I don't get it. But I'm not gonna call it fucking stupid in anyone that watches it, like, brain dead, because... You wanna know the kind of shit I watched when I was a kid?
I won't fall.
Okay, you watched it when it came out to really, like, 10 episodes. You watched the first early few episodes. So you gave it a fair shake. And you're like, it's not for me. I'm trying to think, like, some of the dumbest shit I watched. God damn it, there was this fucking Mario animation. I can't remember the fucking name of it. But it was like, this Mario animation had like a point in the film, in the Flash animation, where you could like pick two stories. And like, one of them you... apparently, I don't think have sex with the princess, but it's implied you do. And then the other one is like you have a death fight with Bowser.
Still here.
And like one of the scenes where you can see like Princess Peach getting ready to take her top off, she just like gets fucking mad as hell at you and starts like cussing you out repeatedly. And then to just say penguin at some point. It was so stupid. Homestar Runner. I watch a lot of Homestar Runner stuff. That stuff could be considered brain rot. Especially the Strong Bad emails. But goddammit, if I didn't enjoy the Strong Bad emails, they're so fun to watch. Yeah, Element Animation, the Villagers, that's after my time. You have to go like way back, like ASDF movie and fucking like the fucking landmine turtle. Mr. Unsmiley Face, like shit like that. That's the stuff I'd watch. A lot of the animations by Aaron Hansen, Ego Raptor, before he fucking did Game Grumps. Like some people told me about Terminal Montage, and I started watching a lot of Terminal Montage's shit. That stuff is fucking funny as hell. You ever see the animations, like, something about insert name of game here? Like, something about Zelda Wind Waker, or something about, Breath of the Wild, or something about Mario Galaxy. Like, that's shit I'd like to watch. I'm more about the comedy goofy shit, and less about the epic fight shit. Although, Bandit's all more about, like, the epic fight shit. There's this game that looks like a fucking real-time fighting game called Your Only Move is Hustle. It's not a real-time fighting game. It's actually a turn-based, like, fight. It's not even a fighting game. It's like a turn-based sandbox kind of thing, where you have two different characters, and, like, each keyframe you get to pick an action to do. And then basically when the fight is over, you're then able to like watch it back in real time, so you don't have like the turns at all. It just bleeds all the turns in seamlessly, and it actually it's really fun to watch. He was trying to get me to buy it. I'm like, I don't think I'd enjoy it because it's turn-based. I don't know if Skibidi Toilet has a movie or not. That's the thing that gets me. I don't know if I have not. The only exposure to Skibidi Toilet is the fucking Skibidi Toilet song. The Skibidi Wub Wub, yes, like that, and I actually like that song. But it's just a bit of a bob. That's a guilty pleasure of mine.
I have you!
I'm here!
Kia! Just watch, Zelda. Against my wrath. All will yield. Nothing.
But yeah, that's basically what the movie of Skibidi Toilet is. It's just going to be like the overarching story of the Skibidi Toilet videos. It's just like the Skibidi Toilets are invading from outer space, and the TV guys and the camera guys are trying to stop them. It's just literally a Michael Bay movie where everything just explodes and blows up. And there's also a lot of flushing. But I really think it's kind of shitty that fucking, what's my favorite animal? I really like cats, dude. Cats are great.
Now then.
They're cute, and they're fluffy. And they're also independent.
A simple enough matter.
You just take care of them. You just clean up after them and feed them, and they're good. It's time to fight the Archfiend. What's your favorite living organism? That's oddly specific. I mean, humans are pretty good. Humans are cool.
I just did. Witness my might.
This bro said he wants to fight him, and let him fight him. Let him 1v1 this guy. We're fighting grim stuff and not gloom stuff. Non-living things. Water? The ocean. I like the ocean.
Witness my might. And fall before me. Take on.
If you're trying to guess my security questions, I purposely have my security questions set to be like something completely different. Like I don't have like my actual mom's maiden name or anything like that. That's a security question. Also, I have two-factor for everything anyway, so.
Kia! Just walk, Zelda. Setting time.
Oh, we're supposed to kick the rocks back at them. I like how these bosses are like Zelda bosses. Can I just like... No, it doesn't work. I actually have to knock the rocks back at him. What I'm playing a Dynasty Warriors game that has a Zelda skin. I mean, moment-to-moment gameplay, it's like Dynasty Warriors.
Your end is near. Against my wrath. All will yield.
Ready anytime.
Basically, smash the weak point to get the weak point to shatter. So I keep switching characters, keep seeing who has an ult up. Once the weak point's completely smashed, you do a weak point smash, and that does the most damage.
No then.
All these big bosses are scripted to have, like, once their health hits below a certain point, they stop taking damage. Thoughts on YouTube games? I haven't played any of the YouTube playables. God damn. I'll just chip damage it. Chip damage.
My king shall devour Hyrule. All in due time.
Use your stream just YouTube games one day. Yeah, just playing YouTube playables, yeah.
As we planned.
I should definitely check that out sometime.
And it made for a good diversion, too. The rest is up to Callum. And his friend, of course.
I hope they'll not lay waste to the terrain in the process.
Yeah.
As do I. We should go too, in case they need help.
We've nothing to gain from rushing in unprepared, and much to lose in the face of dangerous new enemies.
I don't know, the masks
Never
are
be
just
too
like
careful.
masks.
Our
Like trophies
faith
or
is
something.
with you, Night Construct.
The masks aren't like armor, it's just like masks. It's like a rank thing. They look like they're heavy, but I mean, they're made out of Zonai metal, so I don't know if Zonai metal is heavy or light. More Skylands have been revealed. Ambush in the depths. It is metal, but not all metal is heavy. We have the ability to unlock another character. Like, steel is lighter than iron. And all you're doing is just heating up iron to a higher temperature. It's weird. Steel is lighter than iron. It's more durable than iron. And it's made by just heating iron to a higher temperature. That sounds like black magic to me. It does. Frickin' science is weird.
Yes, yes.
Get everyone's stuff unlocked. It is lighter. Is it lighter than not wearing it? No. No, I imagine it would be heavier to just wear it. And you're able to see these characters without their masks on, so I don't know, like... I don't know,
Most impressive.
if there's a way to, like, unequip the masks or not on the characters.
I didn't think I could get any stronger.
What are you pointing to now?
I strive for all who call these lands home.
Oh, it's up here. It's pointing me up here. But I literally don't want to do any of those missions. This gives us improved special attack gauge charge rate.
Simply magnificent.
Enhanced flight devices.
That's great, Goro!
Increase the rate at which Night Construct Zonai energy automatically regenerates while in flight mode. Neat. Time for internet to die. Power. My little UPS is clicked on. Unless it's just calibrating itself. No, alright, I'm losing power. I'm gonna end stream now. I just saw a brownout. That's it for me tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Until then, everyone, I've been Tsukino Azura. Rest well and sweet dreams. The power is going to go out in like 5 seconds. Not even